So kicking off today's video, I'm going to be fully honest with you guys and 100% admit that Cyber Showdown is definitely not really for me. But I still totally enjoy the free content. The Chimera core in general is something I think is just really cool and is a unique idea, but most of the gear just never has really ever resonated with me. So take my opinion on everything here as you will. Either way, Spartans, Halo Infinite finally got hit with a brand new update, bringing in a fresh new Forge map into multiplayer matchmaking and also including a free new 20-tier event pass to go along with it. This is the third Cyber Showdown event that we have seen so far, so most of you probably by now should know what to expect. Meaning you're just gonna find just about everything involving synthwave and cyberpunk oriented content, featuring a ton of new armor and gear for the Chimera core as well. So if you are a fan of that core, you're finally in for some luck. It's been really nice to see these new events and passes focusing in on cores that just don't get enough love, such as the recent Rakshasa operations we've been seeing, and now the Chimera-centered ones. Which leaves me full of hopium that Eagle Strike is finally going to get some love, because man, she is empty. With Cyber Showdown 3 comes a new battle pass as mentioned earlier, granting in a new selection of cyberpunk-ish gear to help decorate your new Spartan, as well as having in a $5 purchase option if you wish that you want to keep the pass forever so you can work on it on your downtime, and would also like to gain access to the premium armor coating, which is locked behind the $5 paywall. This event once again is mainly entirely focused in on just cosmetics, and it's been clarified by 343 themselves that both this event and the next one, which is going to be the Yappening, will all be cosmetic themed as well, as these updates are not seen as content improvements, but rather just some spice that are being added in by the developers for us to play with in the meantime. I say this mainly because definitely you will find a lot of debates and arguments going on online right now about the recent lack of content, and believe me, I totally get it. Helldivers 2 has just become my new Halo until we just get something, I don't know, bigger. But still, I really hope that after these planned events wrap up, we finally get to see some new content, especially anything that can involve new vehicles and some new weapons. But getting back on track, the event gives us a nice layer of free armor and cosmetics for us to unlock, as well as also providing a new store that's going to be full of new armor sets and some new bundles for you to choose from. Personally, not much here really clicks with me, but I do like a couple of the helmets, especially the one that looks like a Bionicle with a hole in his head, or my favorite, the Mike Wazowski helmet. With the event itself, we also are getting a nice new taste of Forge maps continuing to integrate into matchmaking, with the brand new map Elevation arriving into the mix as well. Elevation is really just a nice breath of fresh air, and it's totally the big takeaway in the event for me, with the map itself being set on a really cool docking station that is sitting on a huge space elevator. On the map, you will fight across multiple layers of the structure, with dogfights often bursting out from different levels as you look out across the airlocks. The map is built around on a circular theme, which is a really cool thing to see when you compare it to most of the rectangular style maps that you commonly see in the game, with the central area containing a large anti-gravity zone as you go out into space to battle, where you can then shift and jump across the center to discover new power weapons and equipment pickups. I personally really enjoyed the new map, and you can play on it as much as you like over and over again, at least for a good while now. As per tradition, the new update also comes with a 24/7 playlist made just for Elevation itself. So go ahead and squad up with your friends and start learning those new weapon spawns. To go along with the new arena map, we're also getting the Husky Raid refresh, which is adding in 6 other Forge-made maps into the matchmaking lineup for Husky Raid. This is especially cool because we've even reviewed some of these Husky Raid maps, such as Pharaoh, on the channel already, so it's just awesome to see that it's made it this far. Breaking away from the map though, let's give my ultimate opinion on the new event and if I think it's worth it or not. Like I mentioned earlier, a lot of this new update just really isn't for me, but I would be lying if I didn't think the new Battle Pass helmet didn't look pretty badass. Plus, seeing the new continuation of seeing some more Forge maps arrive into matchmaking is just a total win for the community overall, something I think everyone here could agree with. As for the store, I know there's still going to be a lot of criticism here, but really I think a big influx in new armor for Chimera is definitely needed. I just really wish we also had an option to buy outside the regular bundles, especially when I really only want 1 or 2 things out of a $20 bundle. Either way, I'm still looking forward to seeing what's up next, and while this may not be the biggest update in the world, it's still hard to argue that at least a good chunk of it is still free, and gives something new for all of us to work on, at least for a bit. Regardless, Spartans, if you have made it this far, make sure to become a Spartan today and hit that subscribe button. Every week you can expect plenty of new Halo content, where we do Forge map showcases, and you can find my occasional ramblings on the game like this one. Also, feel free to join us over in the Spartan Outpost Discord server, where you can join in with over 400 other Spartans in a huge Halo community filled with Forge creations, custom game nights, and lots of ways to meet new Spartans. Check the link below for more. Thank you all just so much for watching, and as always, I shall see you all on the battlefield. Spartan out.